Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Om Akhandananda Sambodha Vandanat Yasya Jayate Govindam Tamaham Vande Chidananda Tanum Gurum. So yesterday we were seeing the what? I don't even remember what we were seeing. Actually that was the whole issue. That's the whole point actually here. Because we started with something and we ended up discussing something. So we have to bring the train to the same track. What did we start with? We started with the Panchikarana, etc. Panchikrita Panchamahabhuta, Panchikrita Panchamahabhuta, what is Panchikarana and all that. And then suddenly we diverted and started discussing about why did all this happen? Because of a non-inquiry into the self. Hey, why are you discussing Vedanta? In Vedanta text, if you don't discuss Vedanta, where will you discuss? No, that's not the question. But we are not yet in the Vedanta. We are only doing the superimposition. The superimposition has to come later. First, we have to do the superimposition, right? So, he is bringing the train to the track. He says, now let us discuss again the superimposition. Atmanatma vivekam sputataram agre nivedishyamaha idam akarnaya vidvan jagat utpatti prakaram avrutya. Atma anatma vivekam sputataram agre nivedishyamaha idam akarnaya vidvan jagat utpatti prakaram avrutya. Hey vidvan, oh a wise person. This disciple is a very intelligent boy, right? So, oh intelligent one. Atma anatma vivekam sputataram agre nivedishyamaha. Atma anatma vivekam, the inquiry into the self and non-self. Sputataram, very clearly, agre nivedishyam, later I will discuss. Hereafter I will discuss. That is how we have to understand, but he is not going to discuss it immediately. So, later I will discuss. Clearly, there will be no iota of doubt. There will be no possibility of any doubt. I will explain to you clearly. Okay? Nivedishyama. Vayam nivedishyama. We will teach you, not I. We will explain to you. Okay? Imam jagat utpatti prakaram avrutya akarnya. Avrutya, repeating, I am repeating it. What? Imam jagat utpatti prakaram. This methodology of this creation coming into existence. Akarnaya, listen to me. I am going to explain this. Listen to me. So, what is this? Panchikrita bhute panchikritebhyah khadibhyah bhutebhyah tvikshayeshu tu samatpannamidam sthulam brahmandam sacharacharam panchikritebhyah khadibhyah bhutebhyah ikshaya ikshituhu samutpannam idam sthulam brahmandam sacharacharam. Ikshituhu, from the root word eat, one who rules. Okay, meaning Ishvara. Ishituhu, by Ishvara. What happened? Ikshaya. Ikshaya means by seeing. But Iksha does not really mean seeing. It means because of his will, his intention. Sankalpa. Think this, in Upanishad, Tadaikshata Bahusyam Raja Ye iti. Normally in translator, it saw Ekoham, I am alone. Let me become manifold. But there it is not I saw. It thought that I am alone, let me become manifold. So that thought, that sankalpa, that intention, that thought, that will, that is what is a ikshaya. Okay? The fifth adhikarana in Brahma Sutra is ikshita adhikarana. So, who saw? Is it the non-self, the first created, or the absolute? It's only the absolute self. Okay? So, panchikritebhyah khadibhyah bhutebhyah. Khadibhyah panchikritebhyah bhutebhyah. From the 5 elements. Khadi means kha adi, akash adi, ether, etc. 5 elements, which are Panchikritebhyah, remember that. See, without the process of, without undergoing the process of Panchikarana, you cannot use the elements for creation. You cannot say, okay, I'll take little bit of unprocessed 5 elements and sprinkle over it for seasoning. No, you cannot do that. Like in grammar, Sanskrit grammar, you need to have words which are pada. They call it pada, means that is processed. What is the processing here? There also there is Panchikara. No, there is a process called sup tingantam padam. When you sup antam ting antam cha padasangyam. Meaning when you add the sup, the suffix sup or the suffix ting, it becomes pada. What is suffix sup and suffix ting? Sup suffix means the nominal case endings, nouns. And ting suffix means the verbal case endings, verbs. So only the verbs, the words which are processed as noun or verb using these case endings can be used in a statement. Similarly, for Vedanta, only the elements which have undergone the process of Panchikarana is eligible to be used for creation. Creation, remember that word. Sacharacharam sthulam imam brahmandam svutpannam. Sacharacharam, chara, achara, sahitam. Saha, chara, acharam, sacharacharam. Sahe, saha, sutra, you add only sa. Meaning, along with the moving and non-moving. Meaning, the sthabara jangama, the plants and the animals. 3 plants and the animals. Okay? Now, sthulam, this gross, imam brahmand, idam brahmandam, this whole brahmanda. That is why I was explaining Jagat as a creation. See, normally in other places you see, in other text, when other people translate, they translate the word Jagat as world or universe. I do neither of them. I use creation. When I say Jagata, I say creation. Why? Because according to the Shastra, see, this world is a very small idea. In the universe, world is a small idea. Okay? So universe is the biggest idea. So some people who are smarter, they use word universe. The problem is there are multiple universes in Shastra. Shastra accepts multiple universes. Now science says multiverse, multi-dimension, all that. We in Shastra already accept it may be Kali Yuga here, but in another universe it may be Treta Yuga or Dwapara Yuga or some other Yuga, Kruta Yuga, Satya Yuga. So these different creations, different universes, that's why it's easy to say in creation instead of universe and all. So sthulam idam brahmanda, that's why he says brahmanda, the egg, the big egg. So the universe is, this creation is explained as a big egg. So samatpannam, this manifested, it came into existence. Okay. Now characharam, the moving and non-moving, the animals and the plants, okay, they have come into existence. What will they do about food? Because first you have to talk about the creation, animals, etc. Then you have to talk about that food also. So he says, Vrihyo virihya doshadayas sarvaha vayutejo amba bhumayah sarvesham api abhut annam chaturvida sharirinam. Vrihi adi oshadayah sarvaha vayu tejo ambu bhumayah sarvesham api abhut annam chaturvidha sharirinam. Sarvaha, all. Vrihi adi oshadayah. Oshadhi means medicine. Vrihi, etc. The cereals, etc. or the grains, etc. Vrihi, grain. Okay, so that's a kind of grain like wheat, etc. Okay, wheat, barley, etc. So vrihi, wheat, etc. grains, they are food. Not just that. Vayu tejo amba bhumayah. Some people interpret the element, the wheat, etc., which came from this air, fire, water and earth. That is not the interpretation. Their interpretation is a logical. So you need earth for this wheat, you need water for the wheat, you need that heat, proper heat. Wheat doesn't grow everywhere, so you need the proper heat for some of these things, and air also. So it should be all proper. But these are also included in the food. See, it is not the wheat, etc., grains we are talking. Oshadaya is grain here, not medicine. Normally, food itself is a medicine. It treats the disease of hunger. But here, and there are multiple different types of food which cures the disease. But we are not talking about that. We are talking about the grains like the wheat, etc. And this 4 elements, they are food. Chaturveda Sharirinam, for the 4 types of bodies. The one which has the 4 types of embodiments. For the 4 types of embodiments, Sarvesham, for all of them, Annam Abhut. They become the food. They became the food. What? The wheat, etc., grains and the 4 elements, leaving the ether. Okay? Now, is it proper? You can understand what this is. This is Kechit Marta Bhojanaha Khalu Pare Chandrarka Tejo Ashanaha Tejo Ashanaha. Okay? Kechit Toyakana Ashinaha Aparimita Kechit Murdbakshakaha Kechit Parnashila Trinadana Parah Kechit Kamamsa Ashinaha Kechit Vrihiyavana Bhojana Parah Kechit Jivanti Ami Jentavaha Kechit Maruta Bhojanaha Khalu Pare Chandra Arka Tejo Ashanaha Kechit Toya Kana Ashinaha Aparimitaha Kechit Mrit Bhakshakaha Kechit Parna Shila Tirna Adana Paraha Kechit Tu Mamsa Ashinaha Kechit Drihi Yava Anna Bhojana Paraha Jivanti Ami Jantavaha Kechit. So he is talking about what kind of food for which animal or which. No, he is just saying what are the foods we are talking about. Kechit, some Maruta Bhojana Paraha eat only the air. What? Air? Yes. There are some yogis who just eat air. They don't eat any food. They just eat air. Not even water they consume. They just eat air. They are called as Pavanahari Bhava. Pavanahari. Pavana means air. Hari means Ahari, one who eats. Pavana Ahari, Pavanahari. Okay. Now it may be difficult to understand them. Let us forget about them. I remember this example in Vrindavan while I was explaining this text, giving lecture on this text called Shvetashatra Upanishad. There was a commentary in which there was a shloka where it was said Sarpa which eats the air, Bhojana, Pavanahari. While explaining Pavanahari eating the air, it gave the example of Sarpa. Sarpa means snake. I was like, I don't understand why it says snake, because I have seen snakes eating. Here in Tirthamali there are enough snakes, and I have seen snakes eating lizards and this and that. Even snake, one snake chasing another snake and eating it. I have seen that. Now I cannot comprehend that snake eats air. So I said, I don't understand this. I'll think about this and I'll come back. So in the evening, I was working on it. I was thinking about it, and then I said, okay, I understood what it is. Snake means not snake. Sarpa means not snake, but something which resembles snake, probably, like aloe vera. Aloe vera, this cactus, you don't have to have earth and water and all that. You can just pluck it and hang it. I had 2 aloe veras hanging here, big ones. When I went outside, I closed all the doors and it died. So they can stay without any air or water. So I said, probably Sarpa here means aloe vera, Ghृता Kumari in Sanskrit. Hindi also they say Ghृता Kumari. Then I came back. That's probably this. Because Sarpa means snake, but I cannot comprehend this idea here. So this is what I think it's the meaning. I came back to ashram. See, in front of the on all four sides, if you see in Google map, you can see on all four sides we have sheets, tin sheets. Okay, so tin sheets have this pipes, tin pipes, iron pipes to hold on to it. So the iron pipes are hollow iron pipes. Okay, they are hollow and it's not covered. And in each one of that hole, I'm not joking, serious, in each one of that hole I saw a snake. Each hole. When I'm here, it will put its head out, hanging it outside, and when I open the door, it takes it inside. That's how they played with me. So what is this? If it is one or two, it's okay. Every pipe, there are so many pipe holes, and every pipe, the straight pipe, the side pipe, every pipe has a snake. I said, this is bad. So I have to do something. So I brought the welding man and I welded all the holes. I sealed all the holes. That's done now. Okay. But it taught me, and while doing that, I saw this and I started researching on the snakes, and I learned snakes don't need food every day. We don't just need food every day. We need every 3-4 hours once. But snakes don't eat that. So they eat once, and some snakes can stay like that for 1 or 2 weeks, or some for 1 or 2 months, some 3-4 months also. They don't need any food till that. They are just eating the air. That is when I understood, oh, this is why they probably said Pavanahari with reference to snake. So I went back, when I went back, I explained this. I saw this and I read about snakes, and that is what they say. So probably snake means snake. Okay. Now, Maruta Bhojana Para, they drink only the air. They eat only the air. Okay? Snakes, example. Pare Chandra Arka Tejoshanaha. Some eat Chandra Teja, Arka Teja, Ashanaha. Chandra Teja means the rays of a moon. There is a bird called Charvaka. So, it goes up, it eats only the moon rays, they say. And Arka Teja, the rays of the sun, we know the plants, etc., they eat it for the chlorophyll. That's what the chlorophyll is, right? So they eat it. They take that as a food. Kechit Toya Kana Ashinaha. Some eat Toya Kana Ashinaha, drop of water. Chakravaka, there is another, not Charvaka, there is another Chakravaka. This Chakravaka, it just goes up, and when the first rain comes, the drop of rain water it eats. That's all. Okay. Now, Aparimitaha Kechit. You have to include this Kechit with this, not Aparimitaha Kechit to Bhakshakaha, not with the next one. Aparimitaha Kechit. Some drink only droplets of water, some huge amount of water. Okay? Kechittu mrid bhakshakaha. Some eat the sand. We don't know what that is, but some eat the sand or mud. Kechit parna shila trina adana paraha. I don't understand the mixing of words here, but let us take it as that. Parna means leaves. Shila means stones. Trina means grass. If it is Parna and Trina, okay, we can understand that. In between he has added one word, Shila, stones. So, some eat the grass, some eat the stone, some eat the leaves. Okay? That is how they live. Kechit Mamsa Ashinaha. Some eat the flesh. The flesh means meat. Mamsa Shinaha, actually human beings also started eating meat. The biggest problem is our intestine is not qualified for eating meat. Our intestines are not made for processing meat. But still, probably because of the forest dwelling lifestyles and all that, we started practicing them. Still, our system has not evolved to process the meats properly. No. So, mamsa ashinaha. Human beings and other animals also, they are mamsa ashinaha. Okay, they eat meat. Kechit vrihi yava anna bhojanaparaha. Some eat wheat, barley, etc. Yava means barley. Wheat, barley, etc. Food, proper food. Ami jantavaha jivanti. These beings, that is how they live, by eating these kind of foods. But which are the beings you are talking about? So he is explaining those beings also. Jarayuja andaja sweda jodbijjajat udbijjata jatu chaturvidhaha swasva karmanu rupena jatasthishtanti jantavaha. Jarayuja andaja swedaja udbid jataha chaturvidhaha swasva karma anurupena jataha tishtanti jantavaha. So he says jantavaha, the beings, living beings. What kind of them? Swasva karma anurupena. Why are they born? Swasva karma anurupena, according to their past karmas. See, there are only two ways to extinguish the karmas. One, you have to experience it, or you have to gain the knowledge. In all the, see, in Indian anything other than Indian religion or philosophy, they accept only one birth, single birth. In India, in Hinduism, any branch of Hinduism, whether it is Sankhya or Yoga or Tarka or Nyaya, whatever, every branch accepts multiple births of beings. So the being has to realize the goal according to their system, whatever that is. Only then they'll be able to get rid of this cycle of birth and death. Okay, so this is what every Hindu system follows. Now here, swasva karma anurupena, according to their karmas. Wait, one thing. I have a doubt. What? See, you said when we used to live in the forest, etc., that. Yes, while we talking about the meat eaters, he said yes. So, when we were, the creation came into existence in the beginning, at the very beginning, we have answered this again and again. There is no question of the very beginning, because the first creation, this is based on the past creation. During the deluge of the past creation, each jiva goes as a samskara, as an imprint stays as an imprint in the Maya. They merge, they don't get destroyed. Until you don't get realization, you cannot come out of this cycle. So, he says, Jarayuja swasva karma anurupena, according to your karma, based on your karma, Jarayuja, from the womb, Andaja, I will not explain this, Jarayuja, Andaja, Swedaja, Udvid Jataha, Chaturvidaha Jata Tishtanti. So there are 4 types of beings that come into existence. Okay? What is this Jaraja, Bandaja, Bandaja? What is that? We'll understand each one of them independently. He says, Yetra Jata Jara. Etra jata jarayubhyaha te naradya jarayujaha andajaste syur andebhyaha jata ye vigagadayah swedajat jata swedajaha te yuka lukshadayo api ye bhumin udvidya ye jata udvijjaste drumadayah ye atra jataha jarayubhyaha te naradyaha jarayujaha andajaha te syuhu andebhyo jataha ye bihagadayah swedad jata swedajaha te yuka lukshadayo api ye bhumim udvidya ye jataha udvidjaha te drumadayah. So each one of those birds, we said there are only 4 kinds of creation, there is no 5th one, only 4 kinds of bodies. Each one of them, the cross body, each one of them is explained here. Atra ye jarayubhya jataha te jarayujaha naradyaha. Example. Atra here jarayubhya, from the womb, jataha, that which is born, te jarayujaha, they are called as jarayujaha. Jarayuja means that which is born from the womb. Okay, who are they? Humans, etc. Humans, cow, goat, etc. Even some snakes. We normally think snakes come out from the egg only. No, it's not just egg alone. Some come directly as a snake. Some give birth directly to a snake. There are some snakes with that also, because I did some research, I said, right? So there are some snakes which give birth to snake, not egg. So we have a funny thing here. Next is andajaha. Andebhyo jataha te andajaha syuhu. Vihagadeha, that which is born of a anda means egg, they are called as andaja, born of egg. So example is vihagadeha. Vihaga means birds, etc. Snakes also, crocodile, fish, your tortoise, not elephant. We have a funny thing, that's what I was about to say. Elephant egg. There is no elephant egg. Elephant gives birth to it's another elephant. It's from womb. Okay, so it's of the first type. Then Sweda jata te swedajaha ye yuka lukshadayo api. Sweda jata. Sweta means sweat. Sweat. Same word. Okay. So that which came from the sweat is what is called as a swetajaha. Yukaha, the lice in the head. Because of the sweat in the hair, you have lice. Okay. Then lukshadaya. Luksha means the caterpillar, etc. Those kind of beings. They are born from that sweat of the earth. Or scorpions also, they are born from the sweat of the earth. So they also swetajaha. Okay. Ye bhumi udbidya jata te udbidjaha drumadeha. That which splits the earth, which breaks the earth and comes out, that is called as a udbidjaha. Rats? No. That which breaks the earth and comes out means these sprouts. The trees, plants, etc. Druma means trees. The trees, plants, etc. They are of the variety of udbidjaha. These are the gross creations. Now, after explaining this, we have to understand. See, what we are discussing is the 5 kinds of sheets which covers the self. Because we were talking about the self, unassociated, non-associated, pure self. But we didn't understand. So we said, okay, it has the sheet of the cover of ignorance. No. Anandamaya kosha, we said. No, I don't understand. Okay, it has the cover of the intellect. Vijnanamaya kosha. No. Mind. Manomaya kosha. No. Pranamaya kosha. No. Then we are all stuck with this physical body. So let us talk about Annamaya kosha. That is why we have to come to Annamaya kosha. In any one of these stages, if you understood, it will have become over. But since we are stuck in this embodiment, we are associated so much to this embodiment, so we have to discuss about Annamaya kosha. Therefore, like we discussed in the Karana Sharira or Sukshma Sharira, we have to discuss in this gross body, Sthula Sharira, also the 2 types of creation, which is the Vyakti and Veshti and Samashti, the individual and the collective. So now he is going to discuss about that. We will see. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.